All right. So about this avocado ruin your day. This is a person that has all kind of merchandise. He's known for all kind of filming and just his creative input when it comes to how battles look, especially with the filming and editing. He's been around this culture for about 13 years to his claim. Uh 2014, he was on a podcast little show, I guess on Don't Flop or some channel involved with Don't Flop, and it was this guy 24/7 and this other dude on there, and they was just making little racist shit, little racist comments about parenthood with black people, directing it more to the URL and URL battlers and the URL audience, but they made very clear that they were talking about black people in the audience that they were referring to. Saying how they have a problem taking care of their kids, just throwing back and forth stereotypes. Avocado is sitting in the middle, literally both of these gentlemen, or excuse me, both of these guys, and they just saying shit. He's just laughy, jokey. He's not really standing up. He don't seem uncomfortable, and he even gave a toast at one point in the video. Once the guy said, "Oh, it's not like any of them watch this channel anyway," the man literally said touche, gave a toast to 24/7, and they kept it rolling. Once he got comfortable enough, and I guess the other guy made him feel more comfortable, oh yeah, the jokes kept rolling. They were just giggling, laughing. It was an edited video of the little 2014 podcast. I guess he thought wouldn't resurface anymore. Now the thing is, you've been around us. A predominant part of this business is black. It's black, period. No matter what league you on, you're going to see black people. King of the Dot is an exception, and you still going to see some black people there. This is hip hop. This is the structure. This is the last pure thing of hip hop itself. Hip hop is something that comes from black people. It's black art. It's black pain, enduring, and things that we've had to endure in our life, things that surround our environments, problems that we have in the world, things that we want to address, our ideas, our creativity, whatever it is involving blackness. It is one of the ways that we express ourselves. And music being one of the most influential things in the world, and it stemming from our ideas and our heartaches. Something that happened a long time ago in the Caribbeans, and in America, in the Bronx, in New York, and we can go all day on the history of hip hop. The point of it is, it comes from us and our pain, our stories, things involving us. When you are not from that in any way, you are a guest. You are a guest. There are certain people that we have given chance after chance to make money within our culture, within our ways of eating, that are guests. Most of the time, they have not shown their appreciation. Avocado being one of them. The reason why I say this is because during the conversation of all kind of racist bullshit, you had no, like, you didn't take one opportunity to stand up for us when you were given the opportunity. You didn't show any room of uncomfortableness. You didn't show that you were not okay. And what I mean by that is by simply walking away or speaking up. I guarantee that interview or that podcast would have never gotten out if you would have said anything positive related, but you furthered it. And the further you got in drinking, people want to say, oh, he was drinking. Drinking, a drunk mind speaks a sober heart. So that's not an excuse for a person to be comfortable with racist shit. Especially when you feel comfortable being around us and in front of us, you know, how cool you are. You know, I got a black friend, you know, that type of thing. And yes, 13 years, it's hard to see that. It's hard to see that. You look at the people that he's been around. You've been around people like Geechee Gotti, and you've been around people like Disaster, and all of these people. So to fans, we look at that as a vouch. Well, if he's been around these people that we view as high level, and all these other battlers and all these other people that we respect in the high regards, and they're all black, then he must be invited to the cookout. But sometimes you don't know that guy invited to the cookout was going back home to his real family and talking shit about the food. You just don't know. And it shows that he's one of them. I'm sorry, but bottom line, you are a culture vulture, Avocado. You are a culture vulture. You have merch. You have a channel. You got all kind of things, a whole name, career structured off of our shit that we allowed you in too long. Should have been checked people like you. And this goes for all the other ones. Stop being so okay without doing checks on these people. How thorough are they willing? How thorough are they? Are they really willing to go to the bat for us and stand up times like this? Look at what we fighting for out here. Are we really going to keep allowing people like them to exist and give us little half-baked apologies saying, and then furthering the disrespect with the, what, you wouldn't apologize if it didn't come out? Oh, so you didn't feel any kind of way that they said it. No. Let's not go light on him. Let's not be the, oh, well, the Avocado I know, or, well, you know, maybe he was drunk, or another one I heard, maybe he felt comfortable because they were comfortable, or they was around certain people. Do not give excuse to hatred. When people are making it their business to just say hateful things and direct it to your race, you have to take a stand at that. Stop giving a chance. Stop giving an easy little room, or maybe he need no. Whatever help he needs to get that on his own. Whatever direction he needs to redeem himself, he needs to redeem himself on his own. We do not need to be the ones hold his hand with it. Because he didn't need anybody to hold his hand when he wanted to touche and shake glasses. Why are you toucheing things? Why are you agreeing? Why are you furthering the, oh yeah, blacks and kids that you said statements? Stop acting like you didn't say anything. Look at that video again, everybody. He said shit too. That was the reason why DNA Tooth slowed it down 30 million times. All the times we say, bring it back. Well, they did bring it back. And guess what? He said a lot of things when they brought it back. He was part of talking. Do not act like he was just, he was just giggling, maybe he was, no. No more chances. You've made enough money in merch. It's time to get out of here. And it's really hard to talk about these things without emotionalism. It is, but we're tired. We're tired of the culture vultures coming out and apologizing for their little fucked up agendas that they have, or their little messed up ideas of how they have about us. But then you want to make money and sit at my table. You don't mind eating because you hungry, but you'll throw the food back in my face. And then tell everybody that you're actually cool with how messed up it was. And, oh yeah, let me tell you how messed up that potato salad. They fry everything. It's like, oh man, you one of them. Oh, well, when he was with me, I didn't see that. Forget all of that. Forget the speech of when he was around me, we didn't see that. We get it. We get that. No more of the sentiment. It's time to just get them out of here. We don't have to go as radical. We don't have to be violent. We don't have to do none of that stuff. But he has to have a clear understanding that you are no longer invited with this culture. You can't be okay with those ideals and then sit at the table. That's all I got to say.